Hello, folks, and welcome to the Apocalypse. I'm your host, Mr. Moneymental UK, greatest clothing reseller in the world, apocalypse survivor, cult leader, world's sexiest man, eBay reseller, full-time mental health advocate, savior of government, whatever other titles I can be bothered to give myself. Andrew's been getting drunk watching Chris and Bell, but they've rambled on too long now. It's time for drinking with Andrew. I'll say a few hellos. Who we got in the chat? Critchlow's here. Hello, Aid. Brickerback Gold, welcome. LGG's here. I can't work this mouse. Adam's here. Hi, Adam. Ali's here. Hi, Ali. JCH. Hi, JCH. Damien. Hi, Damien. Shazad. Hi, Shazad. No tourists. I'm not allowed to go to England anymore due to Boris's lockdown. So I'm on the cloud. Hi, Michael. So I'm on the hi, Leon. Hi, Diana. So I'm on the cloudy apple cider. Now, I've had 2 deaths occur during the last 2 drinking with Andrew, so I don't want another death this time. I'd rather not have the hat trick. So nobody is allowed to die. I should probably turn off my phone. That way I can't find out if anyone's died. Right. Hi, Joan. How are you? Hi, Leanne. My favourite Irish person. How are you? Hi, Leanne. Hi, Wendy. Yes, everybody stay alive this time, thank you. I don't want no more deaths. It's been an emotional day. I'm okay, Adam. I'm not old. I'm still alive. We've survived Ebola, AIDS, Corona, and every other disease that the world has tried to throw at me so far. Yeah. Many people we got watching in a minute. 24, not too bad. How are we all? Have we survived the apocalypse so far? Put your hand up if you've nearly died of corona this year. Potentially. I don't know. I can't get tested. Why is it I can get tested for an STD, but I can't get tested for coronavirus? Big question in life there. Boris needs to sort this out when he comes back. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take charge of the country. Hi, Paula Ann. Hi, Derek. Welcome. Leanna survived coronavirus. Hi, Tori. Tori's turned me down for a date 5 times so far today. We'll go for 6. When we're going out, Tori. Right. Do you know that the qPCR coronavirus test is 40% accurate? Well, that's awesome. I'm not taking any tests anyway. Every time I take a test, I'm glad to hear Lucy's okay. Every time I take a test, right, I fail it. So with this one, right, is passing it, is getting a positive, is that like passing the test or is that failing the test? I don't know. Hi, John. Hi, Alvarian. Hi, Richard. Chris and Bell must have finished then. Right. Let's see if anyone's brave enough to come live. I'm definitely positive for Taurus. Hi, Stu. Welcome. Can't believe you weren't here for the first few seconds of my wonderful introduction when I just... Hi, Grant, when I just reeled off the titles I've recently granted myself. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Hi, Paul. Welcome. Let's get some banners going, shall we? That'll do. Georgina will not be happy that I've gone live and she's asleep, but not my fault. Somebody go wake up gorgeous Georgina and tell them I'm live. Hello to anyone who's lurking. If you're lurking, there's 42 people, so there's got to be some lurkers. Hi, Poloshek. They're in my local basketball outdoor court at 6 a.m. Can you get into it? Yeah, this is a brilliant banner. Can you get into it? Everything's locked here. Hey, Alan. Thank you, Alan. I don't think my garden enjoyed it, but never mind. Hi, David. You feel every test is dyslexia, or it's just me being thick? Yeah, I could just jump over the fence anyway. I spelled Taurus wrong. Oh, well, stuff it. I'm not changing it now. Hi, Michelle. Ball in the bag, cycling there. I always keep my balls in the bag as well. Yeah, 45 watching. We must have some lurking. If you're lurking, say hello. I would like to know who's watching me. God, that sounds slightly weird, doesn't it? Hello, Tommy. I have not ever thought of starting a lawn. I never want to see a bloody garden again. That bloody strimmer as well. We have to figure out how to work that. Ridiculous. Hello, Aid. A hat trick of personal appearances from me. I'm addicted to competition. I have to play against myself. You need to get playing it on the PlayStation. I am. Strombo Cloudy Apple, but this channel is sponsored by Aldi. Yeah, it is indeed. Darth Vader just up there. Is this Ian? Oh, okay. You're a lurker. Thought you might be. Yes, it is indeed Darth Vader just up there. Hang on, can I do this? I can't. This is like the worst pointing ever. Hello, Dawn. How are you? I think I need rabbits too. Hi, Nick. How's life in Australia? You're up, mind you, actually, it's not too bad, is it? It was Sunday morning for you. About what, 8, 9 o'clock? My wife keeps my balls in a bag. I don't have a wife. I've about 50 future wives, as we know, but that's it. I play Fortnite with a bit of sports with real oxygen plug on. Yes, I like those kind of sexual sports as well, Polishek. Unfortunately, during the apocalypse, I'm not able to exercise in that way. I did go for a jog earlier. Jesus Christ, right? There's a pub, probably about 2 miles away from my house. Yes, I am indeed. There's a pub about 2 miles away from my house. No, 2 miles, probably about 2.5 miles away from my house. And my aim was to run there and then walk back. I thought that would be a nice thing. I think I made it about halfway before I had to stop running. I had to walk the rest of the way. I was going to go into the supermarket at the same time and get some things, but I forgot my wallet. It was a disastrous trip out. Then I came back home and fell asleep. Don't swallow your cider down the wrong hole, by the way, folks. My lungs are now drowning in cider. Yeah. Everyone's a professional jogger. I've actually got some running trainers that I bought a few years ago when I was my friend, my estate wife, who lives just over there. She actually found this house for me. She took me running, and so before well, she did all running. She's like, "You got to come with me." So I bought some running shoes to go with it. I went once, I did a mile. That was it. Never again. I did think about live streaming running with Andrew. Oh, Ali's messaged me. Hey, hope you're okay. Just live now. There you go. Hey Terry, how are you? Yeah, isolation with Andrew. What do I think of Dickens' side? I don't think I've come across that. To be honest, JCH, I might have done, but I don't. I don't think I've come across that. I don't know. I've drunk so many. Yeah, I'm all right. I've survived the coronavirus now. I'm making the best of this lockdown. My view on this lockdown situation, right, is that you've got to make the best of it, haven't you? You've got to stay true to yourself, So I'm not doing this hoarding business that others are doing. I'm volunteering to help as many people as I can, maintaining contact with friends and family, offering them my support, and I'm obviously saving the country free work. So, that's what I'm doing. And I've saved 2.5 lives by not going out today. Hello, Ashley. How are you? I saw you come in then, Ashley. See what I did there? I still got Carruthers as your surname. That would have been good if you had come in as your surname. Hey, Chris. We enjoyed your live with Belle earlier. Always good to see the two of you. And even better, your wife has offered to have sex with me. How good is that? I've just got to go to Devon and agree to get naked. Job done. I said hello to Ali, didn't I? I can't remember now. I hope I did. Local shop has got the Guinness in now, so I'm ready to sit out the lockdown. Yeah, I've not really paid. Is it reduced in? Well, I tell you what. The issue got of Asda around here at the minute is every time I see pictures of it, there's massive queues there because of all this 2-meter social distance, only letting so many people in the store. So I might have to wait until the apocalypse is over, but I'll look out for that. Sounds good, that. At the minute, I'm going to Sainsbury's to get me stuff because it's near the post office I use. And there's an Aldi opposite it, which is obviously the world's greatest supermarket. Right, I'll pop the link in the chat if anyone wants to click on that and come live. They're more than welcome to join us. Richard and Derek, we could get the Pain Brothers live. Go on, Pain Brothers, you want to come live? Any tips on where to get disposable gloves from? Petrol stations. You can steal them for free there. Yeah, there's no free pack in there at the minute, unfortunately. Ashley, they haven't got that. Only at the weekend, Polashek, only at the weekend. In fact, it's the first Saturday I've drunk on in about 3 weeks. Really cutting back. Drinking Butty Batch. The hell is that? Tesco box. Oh, there you go. Tesco's got boxes 100 for £5 apparently. Just put your marigolds on. Oh, they have no set. They did. Well, I'll tell you what, right? I went into Aldi earlier when I finally got my wallet to go get some shopping, and they had this antiviral spray by the door as you're going in. I assumed this was for your hands. It turned out it's for rubbing down the trolleys. So I sprayed it all over my hands. Didn't stop bloody itching for about half an hour afterwards. Oh, ridiculous. We might have a special guest in a second, all the way from Wrexham, if she comes live. I'll drop the link in the chat. That's the link you click on if you want. What gloves do I wear? The ones that from the cowshed, disposable ones. If you wear gloves and such, same with your hands though, I imagine, Leanne, hands on your hang on. Got to reply to this message. Sorry, folks. Worst multitasker. Alan P's retracted a message. I know you love the taste of Dickens cider. I'll give that a try. Now look out for that, Terry. Back. Butty back is Welsh for little friend. Don't know any Welsh. I'm terrible. What about people picking up food and putting it down for the next victim? Yeah. I think at the end of the day, your epidermis is very good. Okay, so the virus doesn't penetrate through that. It's when you touch your face, which is why they're always saying wash your hands. Hey, Ali, that's what they say when you touch your face, whatever. That's when it gets into you because you breathe it in or swallow it. So if you do wash your hands, use the hand sanitizer and whatever, even if you pick up something that's got the virus on it, as long as you've taken that step, remove the virus from your epidermis, you'd probably be okay. I can't stop touching my face. Is my issue, so it's probably how I got infected, if I did get infected with that in the first place. I mean, I'm not one for picking up stuff and putting it back on the shelf anyway, because I'm a very focused man. I know exactly what I want. In the what was I going to say? I know exactly what I want. I can't remember what I was going to say now. I know exactly what I want. When I'm in the supermarket, I'm usually already planned out before I go in there what I want. So if I'm grabbing something, it's going in the yeah. Thank you, Derek, for that. If I'm grabbing something, it's going straight in the basket sort of thing. Regardless, it's not getting put back. You've had lots of beer, have you, Ellie? I've had a couple of ciders. I might have to go to the bathroom in a second. I can drink it though. Waitrose are brilliant. Don't get a bloody Waitrose in Wrexham, I can tell you that, Leanne. Anyway, right, let's talk about something else, shall we? Bloody Winchester's posh compared to Wrexham. That's all I'm saying. I love Bailey's. Me and Derek, when we were in Wolverhampton, had Ballycass. Was it Ballycass, Derek? Which was the Aldi equivalent of Bailey's. It wasn't as good as Bailey's, don't get me wrong. Both begin with a W. Wasn't as good as Bailey's, but it wasn't too bad, I must admit. But it was quite good. So when Derek says he's cracking open the Baileys, I assume he means the Ballycastle. That's it, yeah, Ballycastle. I like a good bit of Baileys. Hang on. I can't keep up. Hi DMH, how are you? Hi Captain Pugwash, I've not seen you around for a while. Been ages. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing all right. Winchester's nice. Found a tyre. I'll tell you where it's awkward to drive around. Bloody Oxford. I went there a few months ago. Bloody ring road system round there. Well, I say ring. It's more like a bloody spaghetti. I've got to go to the bathroom. Hang on a sec. You're going to have to entertain yourselves because I haven't got a co-host for the moment. Entertain yourselves for the moment. It isn't like drinking Evangelio on tour where I have to take you in. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hello, folks. I'm back. I'll reply to your message when I get back up to the mobile phone. Facebook on the computer's too slow. As we discovered yesterday, it's like 20 minutes to load up a poll. I've knocked my can over on the floor. Right, sorry folks, I'm here. I don't know how to work the computer. I've got water on the computer, hang on. Oh, this is going terribly. There we go. We have done having a dump. I've washed my hands, don't worry. Right. Hang on. How dare you? My singing's awesome. So we do a little bit of singing. Do you? Who here remembers when me, Derek, and Richard did? What did we do? We did Bohemian Rhapsody live. What else did we do? What was that? That was the day before Hitchin, wasn't it? What did we do? What did we sing, Richard? Sang a few songs. My co-host is having a few issues. Yes, the singing was epic. I could play that on screen, couldn't I? I could find the video and play that. Right, hang on. I've got to sort out some technical difficulties here. It's a well-run, professional drinking show, this, folks, as we know. It's taking a minute to load. Right, new message. Saw a great meme early. First, a picture of half a Laura with the caption, "Oh, we're halfway there." But, whoa, living on a square. Oh, dear me. Hello, Mel. How are you? Saturday night for me. I figured as couldn't put a drink in hand you last night, I would do it tonight. Right, let me see if I can work this now. Oh, why doesn't Facebook refresh quick enough? Right, there we go. Sorted. Right, where's the chat? I'm multitasking and I'm terrible at multitasking. There we go. Hi, Fred. How are you? Did I say hello, Fred? I can't remember. Have you moved now, Mel? Is Krillin here? Oh, hey, Krillin. How are you? You're still alive. I'm pleased to see this. My friend changed his Netflix password. Sweet Carol. Did we sing Sweet Caroline? Do not remember doing that. Sweet Caroline. Do, do, do. I vaguely remember that. Where do I Barty? I don't. He's asleep. That's why I go live late at night, Ashley, when he's exhausted and can't move. He has been on them before. He has interrupted some before when he was a puppy. Everyone will remember the live where I talked about dealing with suicidal thoughts and he couldn't stop squeaking the bloody ball. That was ridiculous. We never finished that live. Here we go.
This is my first time, so be nice to me.
When am I never nice to you? Hello, Bethan. How are you?
Hi, I'm all right, thanks.
No, don't believe in lighting in that house.
No, I've got plenty of candles though.
bloody
I don't have heating. I don't have candles. I don't have heating, and I don't have lights on.
Bloody fire hazards, those things. Ali says hello. And Richard says hello. They remember you from Wrexham.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You're alive?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm also
alive. 2 singles in the apocalypse, eh?
You are?
2 singles in the apocalypse.
True, yeah. I know I do have 52 future wives, apparently.
Oh, that's good. Good for you.
When the apocalypse ends.
If it ends. If it ends.
Of course it will. I'm in charge.
Whatever.
So how come I call you Bethan, but you call you Beth?
Oh, I was going to call myself Betty, but it was like only my closest friends call me Betty. And it's just like most people know Beth more than Bethan, so...
I'm going to stick with BB. It's better.
And I'm drunk, so...
Welcome to your debut on Drinking with Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for having me. I feel very, important.
As I've said, I'll have you anytime.
Okay.
Right. Everyone's saying hello. I don't know if you can see the chat or not.
No. How do I do that?
You can on your mobile. You've got the
chat.
Yeah. You've got the option to switch it, but then it means you can't see my face, or you could just fetch it up on your laptop.
No, I'm not on the laptop or on mobile. I keep losing everything.
This is. I was on a previous chat before where people were attempting to tell me how to use my mobile phone. Can't do it. I'm sure Cruden would love to, Tommy, but he's not. Right. Hi, Todd. How are you? What have you been up to today then? Have you run 15 miles?
Me?
Yes.
No, I ran about 5 and a bit. So I've been like well and truly making the most of this. I've been doing yoga about twice a day and just going for a run. And
I tried doing a yoga class. When I lived up in Blackpool, I was a member of the yoga class up there, every time she asked me to do a downward dog or something like that, she had to come over and adjust my body into the right position.
I bet you like that though.
So,
knowing you,
nothing of a gentleman.
dirty dog.
Is it downward dog? Actually, that's better. I went for a run. Do you know how far I got?
No, go on, tell me.
I got as far as the Ramada.
Well, that's good. You know, every step counts, especially in this moment in time.
Tommy asks if you're from Wales.
Sorry.
Tommy asks if you're from Wales. So
I am from Wales, yeah. I am. Wrexham.
Is it not the greatest?
Right, I've got a really shiny head. I've never noticed it before, but bloody hell.
That is because that's because the candles are shining into it. if you were like me and you had proper lighting, I say proper. I haven't actually got a light bulb in that one. Hang on.
Oh, hi, Bethan. Oh, look, I haven't got a shiny head there.
No, you've got a shiny forehead now.
No. I can't believe I'm doing this on the internet for you. Like me, no wanker.
I'm,
just for entertainment purposes. What are you drinking? You drinking Taurus?
No, Cloudy Apple.
Well, I ran out of my box of wine, so I'm on vodka and Coke.
Jesus Christ. I remember the last time I had vodka, never again. Are we big Tom Jones fans? No, I'm not.
I'd give Tom Jones a good go.
I'm saying nothing. Everyone's very complimentary, saying you're very beautiful and whatever. They've obviously.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So worried, but
Paul says.
Thank you to everybody.
Paul says you're beautiful. Do not worry about the light.
You're just being a cock. Sorry, I will behave. Okay, so what we talked about before?
Weren't we going to do 20 questions when we were both drunk?
We were. I don't think we should.
There's only 53 people watching now, so, First question has come out. How much did Andrew pay for this appearance? Andrew paid nothing. Bethan actually owes me 9 drinks.
I don't remember that. I really don't.
It'll be 10 by tomorrow. I keep adding one every day. You better hope this apocalypse is over soon. Did you see that rudeness there, folks? Did you see that? Thank you, Terry. My voice is lovely.
Okay.
All right, 20 questions. Go on. You can ask me one first. I'll let the lady go first.
I don't really know what we're doing, though.
No, I know. It's great.
Okay. Have you ever had sex in a churchyard?
I haven't had sex in a churchyard, but I have slept in one before.
Okay. Thanks.
I was going to go with what's your biggest fear. I was going to be like nice, but now I'm going to ask, have you ever had sex in a churchyard?
No.
Right, okay. I'm just wondering where the closest churchyard is. Give me 2 seconds.
What, to me or you?
Why not both? 2 birds with 1 stone, I always say. Go on then, what's your biggest fear?
Buried alive, I reckon.
No, that's the one that's apparently the one fear that every single person suffers from.
Yeah.
So presumably at some point in that ancient primal past we were buried alive. Don't know.
Good. Thanks.
All right, your turn.
Have you ever joined the Mile High Club?
No.
Okay. Have you wanted to?
Well, of course I have. It's me.
Yeah, okay.
I want to be in every club going. Probably try to join every club going. Buried alive or burned alive, what's worse? That's a good... Don't know, Tommy. I've never tried either.
I prefer to be burned alive. Be a bit quicker. It wouldn't be nice, but it'd be quicker than being buried and trying to claw your way out of a bloody tomb.
But you might survive being buried alive. You wouldn't survive being burned alive.
Well, no. Would you really? Oh, no. Burn me. Burn me. I'm a witch.
Okay. I'm going with buried alive. Eaten by a shark or a crocodile?
Shark.
That was very assertive there. And that was straight in there. No question asked. Behave, Ashley.
Let me think. You're trapped in a shop and it's either a mannequin coming for you or a massive spider. What would you go for?
Definitely the mannequin. It would remind me of Doctor Who with the Autons. Hang on. Whoa, hang on. What the... There we go. It's probably a good thing you can't see this chat.
What do you mean?
Her personality is a perfect for Mrs. Nolan there, Tommy. There is no...
Go on, your question.
Okay. I think I'm on now.
I've had a lot to drink, by the way. I've drank like half a box of wine.
I don't know how big a box is, to be honest.
I just thought of the best question.
Go on then.
Okay. You've run out of alcohol. There's nothing left to drink. What would you drink? Whiskey or vodka? Last one. You had to have one.
Whiskey? Well, have I got vodka?
That was your last drink till you die. There's nothing left. There's no alcohol left. No more cider. That is your last drink till you die.
No cider.
No.
I'd just kill myself there and then, to be honest. I'm not hanging about in a world without cider. You've already seen what the Welsh Assembly have done to the bloody prices. I'd probably go vodka.
Neat as well. Had to be neat. Last one, last shot.
Whiskey then.
Okay.
Whiskey if it was neat.
Yeah, it's the end of the world. There's just nothing else.
Whiskey.
One last shot. Whiskey.
That whiskey. It's going to be whiskey. It's going to be a 12-year-old Scottish malt.
Well, no. It's just whatever I poured you. It could be the shittest whiskey in the world. It's not.
Why are you pouring this for me?
Because I'm the one who said it. It's not some malt whiskey. It's just like shit whiskey from Quickseed.
You know that
bag and booze vodka.
I'm having whiskey.
Okay, all right. Stick with it.
I feel like I've made the wrong choice now. I'm not drinking onion juice, Derek. That's not happening. Onions are a crime against humanity.
Jalapeno juice. With the bits in.
No.
Yeah. Do it.
No.
Pickle juice or jalapeno juice? Or gherkin juice?
Oh, God. This has not gone how I thought it was going to go.
Gherkin, pickle, or jalapeno juice?
Jalapeno juice.
Or olive juice?
Jalapeno juice.
Okay.
I need to ask questions now. Give me. How long has Bethan been watching me? Probably about 20 years, I imagine, Tommy. Right. I need a question.
I'm pissed, by the way, in case you haven't noticed.
I'm entirely sober because some of us didn't start drinking until 8:30.
I started at 7:30, which isn't that bad, actually. And I cooked tea while I was...
Oh, you're not going to be showing off because you got rice again, are you? You're not bloody rice again, was it?
No, it was noodles and stir fry, actually.
Do you know what I had?
No.
Pasta.
Oh, you got pasta in the end, did you?
Kind of. It was a ready meal.
You know what? I actually found loads of pasta at the back of my cupboard. When I cleaned my cupboards out as one of my jobs while I've been staying at home. That is a big up for people who are staying at home and not doing anything and not going out. I've cleaned all my kitchen cupboards.
I have not done any of that at all.
Yeah, but you're not staying at home. You're still going to work.
I'm working from home.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
We should be ashamed.
Thank you for that.
Oh, sorry. Like I said, I am a bit drunk. Maybe I shouldn't be on this. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right
now. I'm often drunk on this. I could pull out Never Have I Ever. I've not done that, so be happy.
Okay. Well, come on, let's ask more questions then.
All right. What question would you like me to ask you most? Yes, Richard, I defrosted my freezer.
I don't know. Would I ever get married again?
Would you ever get married again?
No.
I never do. I don't like marriage. The whole idea of it fills me with fear. Like, I think I've told you this before. It fucking freaks me out.
Right.
Do you have a churchyard close by? No.
Why?
Derek says he wouldn't recommend marriage either.
No, I wouldn't. 1 year. 1 year. Can anyone beat 1 year?
Well, I can.
How?
All right. Guess how long my longest relationship was.
Yeah, but this talk about marriage is like 1 year.
Yeah, but you were together for a few years before that, so if you add it all together, it's quite a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, that's a long. What was it? 5-6 years?
Yeah.
There you go. Then that's the
married, though. It becomes a bit more real.
Were you not expecting that?
No.
Just sort of turn up and hope for the best.
Well, let's not talk about it on here.
Go on then. Next subject. Your turn to ask me a question.
No, I think it's your turn, isn't it?
I just asked you a question.
No, I think I said about marriage, didn't I?
All right. Celebrity crush. Who's your biggest celebrity crush?
You know what? I'm a massive fan of Supernatural. So I love Jensen Ackles.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah. Love a bit of Dean Winchester.
Oh, is he Dean? Is he?
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched the first 3 seasons. I haven't watched it since. I believe it went on to have about 50 seasons.
Yeah. And Jared. Yeah. Love a bit of the Winchester boys. Not watched it for a very long time, but
basically you just want like both of them together, job done, preferably tied up with a bow round.
No. What about you then? Who's your favourite lady crush?
Natalie Portman.
Celebrity.
Natalie Portman, without a doubt.
All right, okay. Do you like her in Black Swan or do you like her in Star Wars?
She was 15 in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. So the second one, God, I've forgotten the name of the second Star Wars. Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
Attack of the Clones. That was when she became. That's when she came onto my radar. I was like, "Yep, this is my future wife. Should I ever get married?"
Oh, you don't like her in Taxi then, no?
I don't think I've seen Taxi.
Yeah, she's a young girl in Taxi, I think.
Right. Okay. No, I don't.
No. So what was your answer?
I just told you, Natalie Portman.
Yeah, in what? In what kind of era?
Attack of the Clones. Star Wars. Attack of the Clones. Hell, this is painful. Star Wars. Attack of the Clones. Natalie Portman.
Okay.
She is like, you know. Do you know one of the worst days of my life was?
No.
The day I found out she was getting married.
Oh.
That was it. My life was over, and she's still bloody married to him now.
Oh, but a celebrity's getting married. Oh, bless her.
Broke my heart, she did. She broke my heart. We've never recovered.
Sorry, Andrew, I'm just crying for you.
Oh, right, okay.
In the world we live in. See, you're sorry now, aren't you? You're bloody sorry you invited me into this.
I'm never sorry to see you, you know that. What could I be?
Right, okay, next one.
It's your turn.
To ask you a question.
I did favourite celebrity crush. You can't just steal my question.
Okay. If there were no more fruits in the world, what would you go for?
Well, I wouldn't go for fruit.
If you had to go, there was only one fruit left, what would you go for?
Okay. That is a tough question.
It is.
You see me guts going towards banana, but no, this is a trick question. Apple. There'd be no cider without apple.
Okay.
Apple. Job done. Okay.
Well done. Well done.
I survived the trap. This is how intelligent I am. I could see it coming. I nearly went for banana. I nearly lost out on cider. I nearly had to have the bloody whiskey or the vodka or whatever the hell it was.
No, there's no trick question.
What fruit would you go for?
I think it's cherry, you know.
What's you can have cherry coke?
Cherry.
No.
What do other people think? Do they what fruits are they thinking?
We've got a vote for orange or banana.
Yeah, lots of vitamin C at the minute. That's really good. That is really good. That's really important.
What's important? Vitamin C
with coronavirus about. Bloody have an orange every day. Plenty of paracetamol.
I was the one who told you about paracetamol.
No.
Yes.
I already had a drawer full of soluble paracetamol.
Yes, but that's fake.
Because I have so many hangovers. Sorry.
Like I always keep it next to me for taking after drinking with Andrew. Garlic isn't a fruit. Strawberries, yes, that's a good choice, Todd. I like strawberries. Tommy loves cherries, but no, to be fair, I think Tommy would say he would love anything that you say now, to be fair. So we'll ignore Tommy there. Right, okay.
Are people enjoying our interaction or what?
Pardon?
Are people enjoying our interaction?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not reading out every comment that comes along because, you know,
there's like horrible.
No, there's no horrible comments. They're just like going quite quickly. Shazad's off. Take care, Shazad. Yes, mostly I think half the chat is now falling in love with you, and they don't actually want to see me live anymore. They just want you to stay. That's basically the conclusion I'm drawing here.
Thanks.
I think there's a couple of people.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Andrew, to come on and just be pissed with you.
It's a pleasure. Tommy says you're the first female that's come on. It doesn't look like a hostage to Andrew. So yeah. That, Tommy, is because she's in her own house.
Yeah, it's hard being single, being on your own in this like moment in time, because it's like, you know, everybody else is with somebody, but you're not with anyone. So it's important to have people.
The way I look at it is, my entire life, the last 35 years, has been practice for this moment. And I've passed the test. I'm not worried about this at all in any way. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive it. I'll end up being stronger and better people for it. My confidence will increase still further. Can you imagine how big my ego is going to be when this is over?
No, I can't. We cannot further our salute of how big your ego is going to be.
Oh, it'll be huge. I'll be the savior of the planet by the end of it.
Yes. Well, can
you make me a cake?
On that note, I'm going to go and leave you to.
You can't go now. The people in the chat don't want you to go.
Carry on with whatever.
We haven't even hit 20 questions yet.
Have we not?
No. We've only done 7.
Oh my God, I don't think I could last those 20 questions then.
I've had that problem before.
Okay, well, why don't we finish at 7 and we'll pick it up again next time?
Sounds like a deal to me.
Okay. I've had too much to drink. Okay.
I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, all right.
Bye. Literally.
Bye.
All right, she doesn't know how to end. Oh, she does know how to end it. Shit, I wasn't expecting that. Right, okay. Welcome back, folks. You've got my attention again. Right. Where were we? Who wants to come live next? Did I spot Tracy? Lana was there. Who's next? I don't know. We need to get Tracy on. That's who should be next. Tracy, the link's there. Come live with us. Grant, we do not have Ubers here. Will you behave yourselves? Jesus Christ. Honestly. Here I am, a fine gentleman. Right. Peter, behave. Right, okay. Peter, in fact, why are you not live with me now, Peter? Click that link. Hey, thank you, Lee. She was indeed great. It's my friend Bethan, Greg. Known her since I was about 20. What am I now? 35, 15 years. Christ. I need more cider. I need Tommy and Tracy to come live with me now. I've missed Tommy and Tracy. I've been doing too much government work. Yeah, come on, Peter. Your crowd's asking for you. But even better, Tracy, you've definitely got to come live if you're in the bath. That's like every dream I've ever had. You can now send me nudes from the bath. Never thought the day would come when Andrew says behave. Andrew's said it before when Louise has come live. Actually, to be fair, I think Louise said that to me. I have to save someone. Take care, Adoring Cure. I need a new can as well. Right. Todd's off as well, is she? Okay. No worries. See, this is it right now. The beautiful lady goes and you all piss off. Are you not here to see my fantastic eye candy? I mean, look, I've even had a bath before coming live tonight. The hair is fresh. I mean, I haven't had a shave, but, you know, I'm looking good. What does mean? Tommy's still here. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy will never leave me. Right. Okay, Michael, take care. Right. Hey, Lainey. Right, what do we want to talk about then, folks? Seeing as nobody's coming live, we're going to have to do a Q&A. I haven't looked at Sahir on Twitch yet. Is Sahir twitching now? If he's twitching now, we could... Nobody's too boring. If Sahir's twitching now, I could live stream Sahir's Twitch. Behave, Aid. So we live stream Sahir's Twitch then. Has anyone got a link to his Twitch? In fact, it's on the Chin Mag, isn't it? Let's see if we can find it. Bear with me a second. Pretty sure it was on his latest I can't even speak. Pretty sure it was on his latest Chin Mag. Right. Where is he? Sahir Malik. Let's find your Twitch. Twitch time. Twitch time. Right, pause that. Let's not get a stupid advert on. Damn, it's midnight already. Here we go. So I've got it.
Every 1.23 seconds, a new user goes to Wakestack.
Let's see if he's live. Something's happening. I'll put the screen share on so you can see what's going on. Hang on a second, folks. Hey, Patty, how are you? I've got to remember how to do a screen share when I'm drunk. Right, hang on. Here we go. I think Sahir's coming live now. Can you see this, folks? There he is. Yeah, we've got Sahir live on the Twitch. I've got to log in. Connect with Facebook. Can we see this, by the way? Hang on, let me get the chat up. Continue as Andrew. This is like Inception gone mad now.
Oh, I thought I was going to hit him there.
Log in with Facebook is going away. Well, I haven't got one. Ah, sign up. Right, username.
Hey there, Michelle. How are you? It's good.
Right.
I don't mind it. It's quite enjoyable.
Well, what's in the password? It's too easy to guess. Hang on, let me just take this off the screen share for a second. Yeah. Right, bear with me a minute when I sign up for Twitch so we can chat in the. Whoa, that's the wrong thing. Stupid internet. Right. Password is too easy. What are the criteria for having a bloody password then? Oh, I know what I'll use. Oh, I can't keep up. Right, hang on. See if I can work this. How is that password too easy to guess? Stupid Twitch. Oh, well, we can't chat in the chat basically because I can't get logged into it. Never mind, right? Well, forget about watching here on Twitch. I can't do it. That didn't go well. I'll set up a Twitch account another time and we'll do that. Stupid internet. When's my birthday? Bloody hell, Ali, you're giving it away now. Hey, Alexis, how are you? I'm just getting drunk. I couldn't get a password. Like, it wanted some uber strong, uncrackable password that I couldn't do. Yes, I'm alive. I tried Alvicide it didn't work as a password. Links in the chat if anyone wants to join us. Oh, got to open another cam. Well, Peter's off. Take care, Peter. I think we need Alexis to come live. I've not had a chat with Alexis for a while. Every time Alexis has been live, I've been in work. I've missed their recent lives. Right, okay. We're going to have to do a Q&A then, folks, if we haven't got anyone else live. Come up with some fantastic questions for me. where's Ronnie? No, I haven't seen Ronnie for a while. I messaged him a couple of weeks ago. I need to drop him a message and see how he's getting on. Oh, he's there. There we go. Hi, Ronnie. How you doing, Ronnie? I assume you haven't got. I assume you're keeping safe and you're okay. Well, here we go. We need Ronnie to come live. It's a shame. In 2 weeks we'd have been seeing him. Question: what is the heaviest item I have posted? Good question, that Derek. Probably about 12 kilos. About 12 kilos, and that was to aid Critchlow, all that bloody stuff he ordered off me during the Race to 1000 challenge. How long have you been lurking there for then, Ronnie? Get the next can open. Nope, here we go. Here comes Ronnie. Welcome, Ronnie.
Man? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Oh,
I'm still
we've
alive.
got Paul as well.
All right.
It's good to see you. Hi, Paul.
There you go.
Don't know if Paul can hear us or not. He's gone static. How's life over in California?
Oh, weather's nice from the inside.
You're in lockdown as well, are you? You're right, Paul.
Yeah.
Can you see and hear us okay, mate?
Hey, Paul.
I can't hear you, Paul. I don't know if you've got a microphone to plug in or something.
Andrew, here's to the apocalypse, man.
Yeah, cheers. Here's to the apocalypse.
Cheers, huh? Paul? Huh?
It is.
It's so good. Oh.
Well, Paul's got a drink. Good man.
All right.
We can't hear
everybody
Paul,
in the
but
chat too.
Cheers, everyone. 25 kilos. Jesus Christ.
Man.
What have you been up to then, Ronnie?
Oh, working. Just trying to disinfect a prison, making sure everything is good. It's been a lot of changes in the last couple of weeks, huh?
Yeah, we went from having an economy to not having one.
Same here.
Yeah.
But we're not as bad as New York, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. But
yeah, I was speaking to Krillin last night. And he was describing the scenes over there, just heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
Jeez.
Can you hear us okay, Paul? I've lost Paul. Wendy's saying hello. She says she's not seen you for a while.
Yeah, haven't been on. Just been working my ass off, really. I mean, it's just been nonstop. I mean, just to have like some time in your live chat. I mean, that's great. Thank you for having me, Paul. How you doing? I don't think I've met you, Paul. But cheers, man. We all in this together, man.
I don't know if Paul has got sound or not. I don't know if he can hear us or not.
It's all good. So Andrew, man, I saw your virtual date right now with Beth. That's what's up.
Bloody virtual date, my ass.
What? I was like, what?
Beth has known me since I was 20 years old. So that's what, 15 years?
Yeah.
Hey, Ian. So, yeah. Old friend.
Thanks, John at YLM. I appreciate it. My birthday's in 2 weeks. I was going to be over there in your meetup.
True.
Jeez.
We're not
made that announcement, man.
We got no. None of the pubs are open. They're all closed. The entire country in lockdown. I'll tell you what, you'd have had a bloody terrible trip if you'd even been able to get a flight here. But yeah, gutted.
You couldn't get no flight, man. It was like...
Well, my aunt, who lives in Los Angeles, passed away yesterday.
I'm sorry, man.
So I was looking to see if, I could get over there for a funeral, but no. Trump has said nobody from the UK is allowed to visit. Because we're all disease carriers. I mean, to be fair, I don't think my appearing over there would make the situation any worse, but that's what he said. I've just got to pop to the toilet, but I'll leave you in charge with Paul.
Okay. Hi, Paul. Deep Fried Deals, Tat Doctor, man, the whole gang, Tat Peddler, Ali. You guys are all here, man. That's great. Paul, I can't even hear you, man. But it's all good. So, how's everyone doing in the chat? Everything good? No, I didn't get my money back, but I did get a credit. That was a good part. That. Absolutely, I'm going to come in the future. As soon as both our countries unlock each other, it's out.
I like that description.
Because Trump's doing a great job with the handling of this right now.
Oh, so I was watching him being interviewed earlier, talking about the whole face mask situation. And he's there going, yeah, the CDC have recommended everyone wears a face mask.
Sorry.
And somebody said you can wear one. No, I'm not wearing one. It's like, what a shining example that man isn't.
Tell me about it. A real wartime president there. But, it's what we got. Good thing we have a lot of good governors out there.
Try to find it.
I'm not that far from Redondo Beach. I'm actually like maybe 4 hours away by car. But LA is locked down right now. You can't get in and out of LA or San Francisco. They're just like totally like shut down, top to bottom. But so can you go anywhere over there in Wrexham?
We still have well, technically no, but as a key worker, theoretically I've got a travel pass, so I could go places, but I'm not leaving Wrexham.
No.
The only continent that hasn't got the virus is Antarctica, and I don't fly to Antarctica from Manchester, so.
Oh, what a shame.
So I've missed out.
Be kind of hard to resell from Antarctica, do you think? We could do it though.
I reckon. How hard can it be though, right? If I turned up there with a load of, there's got to be loads of stuff that they haven't got in Antarctica. Oh, Laney's popping in. There's got to be loads of stuff they haven't got in Antarctica.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a little bit. I might be a little bit drunk, but not like a loads drunk.
Let's do this. Let's do this. This is like the first drinking with Andrew I've actually drank in. So I've taken this up since the quarantine.
We've got to find a way to get Paul's microphone working. Could somebody in the chat?
Right? I'm going to get Paul on this one.
Could somebody in the chat tell Paul that we can't hear him? I don't know if Paul can hear us or not. How are you, Lainey? Are you recovered now from Corona?
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. Now I've just got vodka instead, and probably won't recover from that for a couple of days. But
Okay.
Bloody hell, Paul just
Lime vodka.
finished then.
Lime vodka is really nice.
I'm
What kind of
starting
vodka
to
you got going? Stoli?
Hello, everyone in the chat.
Hello.
I think that's with this side of the laptop, which obviously wouldn't. Like... Never mind.
Okay, does that work?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yes.
Paul.
Any better?
Yay.
Yes. It's a little faint. It's a little faint. I don't know if you can turn up the sound, but we can hear you. I've lost him again. I can't hear him at all now. I can't hear you at all now, Paul.
That's fine. Wow.
I can hear you. I can hear you a bit.
I can. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's better.
Hello.
We definitely heard that.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Hey, Brad. How are you doing, Paul? You okay?
Oh my
He was frozen for a sec.
That's fine.
He's gone. The technology is not working in Paul's favour today.
Nope.
Hi, Fred and Brad.
Hi, guys.
Right. Okay. What shall we talk about? So let's have a conversational subject. Let's get a proper conversation going, shall we?
Let's do it.
Lainey, pick a subject.
I don't know subjects. Like,
Lainey, you host a game
What?
show like every other night, don't you? You got this.
the
Oh,
quiz.
I don't know what.
I know, but I do that sober, which is good.
Mm.
Let's just move on to something that doesn't involve me asking people out, because I've seen enough of those comments.
It seemed like you guys had a connection. You and Beth?
Good friends. Ashley has come up with a good subject. Cheese. I like that subject. How do you feel about cheese, Lainey?
I quite like cheese with crackers. And...
Can't stand it.
Garstang. I heard Paul say Garstang then.
As long as it doesn't have moldy bits in. Don't know what that's all about with cheese. Yeah.
Okay, so we've now established that Lainey likes cheese, but not if it's mouldy. Paul likes
No, it's
Garstang.
like still.
I love cheese with wine. I love cheese. Cheese is good. Cheese makes every dish better.
I like cheese, but when I like me cheese and biscuits, me cheese and crackers. But
Cheese one-liners.
I like. Sorry, what?
Cheesy one-liners.
Oh,
Did I
Cheesy
do
pop-ons.
that earlier? Did I use some of me finest? I've got some top
It was like
coronavirus line.
flirting 101 or whatever you call that.
I see, I'm a master. Right. Now, the thing about cheese, right, is I can take it. I like it, but if it disappears from the world, I could still exist.
how dare you?
Yeah.
I could still get through life.
Cheese is everything, man.
It's not cider, though, is it?
Cheese is life. Right, Ronnie.
Cider disappeared from the world. I mean, I've already lost Wetherspoons. I've already lost KFC. I've lost Burger King. I've lost McDonald's. If cider went as well,
Oh my God.
that'll be it.
Andrew, don't talk like that, man. Don't talk like that. No, stay positive, man. That's the only way we're going to beat this corona. The only way.
If they take my cider, that's it. That's it. I'm marching down on Parliament.
You're marching on.
There's no lockdown, no travel ban is going to stop me. They can take my Wetherspoons, they can take my KFC, but they cannot take my cider. That is my thoughts.
Damn right.
But I do like
Sounds
it.
like some thought.
I'll drink to that. Yeah.
I believed in the bloody riot, the march on Parliament. We should all march on Parliament if they take cider, folks. There are big banners saying you will not take our cider.
Oh, man. So you can still go into Aldi. I suppose. Yeah.
I can still go to Aldi, although the Welsh Assembly has put we have a devolved administration here, Ronnie. So the Parliament down in London does not control the price of alcohol in Wales, and the price of alcohol in Wales is doubled. So if I want to get cheap alcohol, I have to go across the border to England. But unfortunately, at the moment, I'm not allowed to go across the border to England. So I'm getting raped every time I go to the supermarket. So I'm no longer drinking Taurus because this stuff is cheaper.
That cloudy apple.
Yeah.
How many pence cheaper?
It is 41 pence cheaper for 4 cans.
And how much, like, is it like really bad compared, or, well, I mean, you're drinking it, but then again.
This is actually a more premium cider. But the way that they've done the legislation, because this is 1% less alcohol volume, this is cheaper, even though it's a more expensive cider in England. In Wales, because the alcohol content is less, it's cheaper than the Taurus.
I was drinking Perona earlier.
What, the beer?
Is it Perona? Yeah.
Do you mean Peroni?
Don't know what it's called. I don't drink lager or beer or anything.
There's Corona beer and there's Peroni beer.
Peroni. It's P-R-O-N-E, I think.
Yes, yeah, Peroni beer.
Peroni.
Yeah, Peroni beer, yeah.
Corona beer.
It's nice, that's Italian beer. You won't get that for much longer.
It's got all that coronavirus on it and stuff.
Yeah, it's a nice drink. Mind you, having said that, it's probably made in England anyway. But yeah, this is a more premium version of Strongbow cider, which is cheaper. Crazy Wales government.
Times are tough, man.
So we've exhausted the subject of cheese. We need a new conversational subject. People to chat, vote now for your new conversational subjects.
Bring it on. Come on.
It'll take him like 30 seconds to catch up with the lag from StreamYard. Then another minute or two for the range to process the question. And then another minute or two to type the best types of dogs. Okay, thank you, Brad. Barty is the best
dogs.
dog. Yeah.
What kind of dog is Barty? Is he just like a cross?
He's a Jackapoo.
Oh, right.
He's half
He looks
Jack
a bit
Russell,
like a deal
half Poodle.
terrier.
So he's he looks like Nasha from the Beano.
Lurchers are my favourite because my dog's one. Which is essentially a crossbreed.
Well, why have we had a UFO specialist? Let's have a look. What did he say? You all should gather together and have an
Okay.
orgy. That's like a sensible message to say. I'm happy with that kind of message. I agree.
Wow. So
Where is he?
vacation,
Sleep.
favorite vacation spot?
Los Angeles.
Wrexham.
The Lake District.
Like the Lake
Do you
District.
mind?
Paul, how's
That's
your
only because
sound?
I've never.
Okay, childhood food favorites.
Can't remember.
Picnic
Nope, we've lost
tea.
Paul. What did I have as a kid?
Did you used to get picnic teas? You know, when your mum couldn't be asked, and so she'd just make you some sandwiches, give you a banana and some crisps and a biscuit or something, and then tell you you're having a picnic.
That was,
We've all
yeah.
been there, aren't we?
It was basically
People
like
who went back to front.
it was my packed lunch for tea.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But your mum like sort of was like, it's a picnic tea, and you just think it was really cool.
Yeah, then quickly discovered that actually she'd just given you tomorrow's lunch.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And but were you one of them weirdos who used to eat it back to front? Because my brother's one of them. He would eat the sweet stuff before the sandwiches, which I always found really strange.
Now you got to start with a sandwich. There's an order to these things.
Keep the best stuff for last, right?
Exactly. You start off with a sandwich. You have the fruits, and then you have the sweet stuff at the end.
Did you not get picnic teas, Ronnie?
Mm-mm. My favorite food was chips. I loved it. Love chips. So
Now,
delicious. Didn't
by
matter where they were.
chips, do you mean crisps?
Crisp. Potato chips. Crisp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they still are a little bit of a favorite of mine too. I like to go grab a bag of crisp and, you know.
I know what my favourite food was. Cocoa Puffs. I still
Cocoa
have it now
Puffs.
for breakfast. Cereal.
Man, they're tasty as hell. I love some Cocoa Puffs.
I believe it's Sunday the 81st. I've not no idea what's going on in these bloody chats.
I don't know what day it is anymore. We've lost.
Question: which year would you travel back to for a couple of weeks and why? Right, I would go back to February 2012, Joan, because that is February the 12th, I think, 11th or 12th, 2012, because that is the moment where I completely fucked up my life. I would go back, I would have a word with myself, I would steer myself down a different course, and now we would not be having this conversation.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm with Ali. 1999 was a great year for me. I think the early part of 1999, if I can just go back and just like tell myself, hey, listen, don't do that. It might be a different conversation we have if we're having it at all.
Exactly. Let's
Like,
go.
But then I kind of always think that if you change something like that, then you lose out on stuff. That like I've made friends. If I go back and change,
Lenny,
entirely
I
happy
would pain.
to miss out. I'm well happy to lose the last 9 years. It's completely fine with me. No crippling anxiety, no crippling debt. So happy. I could go back further.
because I suppose I could go back to when I was a kid and I thought the way I used to think about myself, you know what I mean? And then obviously change that and have a positive viewpoint. But then I wouldn't be who I am now, and also wouldn't know all the people I know that I appreciate, if that makes sense. But then I wouldn't have known I didn't know them either. So
That's right.
it's kind of too complicated, isn't it?
Would have met all new people. You never know, man. You never know.
To be
Yeah.
honest, probably just go and fuck up in a different way. I think.
But would you know it was a fuck up?
If I could go back
Would you
to
know
anywhere,
that?
it would be the one Han province, and I'd stop somebody from eating a bat.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
I think that would be what I would do.
Yeah.
No, don't eat that.
I would dive. I would take the bat for them.
You would save the world, man.
Yeah, but nobody would ever know.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I would be an unsung hero. Captain Pugwash would go back to last week after making a note of the winning lottery numbers. But would you be able to get out to buy a lottery ticket? You see, you've got to go back to the one Han province, travel through time and space, and fix World War III. Oh no, actually, I've had a few sexual encounters I'd like to go back and repeat.
Oh,
So maybe some of that as well.
Probably felt like to go back and forget, maybe.
Are there any I would like to forget? That's an interesting question, actually. I don't think there are any that I'd like to forget. There's some where I'd like to slightly deliver like an improved performance over and above what I did deliver at the time, but none that I regret having.
so would you say that your performance or your skills, would it be novice, amateur, or expert?
More like lazy.
Okay, we're gonna put amateur. I'm gonna say an amateur as well because you're always exploring new ways to making it better, right?
I'm always exploring, definitely.
Absolutely.
There is many people in the chat that I'm happily would explore with as well.
I saw that earlier.
Oh,
You saw that, Laney, didn't you? You saw it, huh?
don't know what you're talking about.
I felt like I was spying. It was weird.
Yeah, a little bit, huh? I felt like
Isn't
that too. I was being it was all weird, and it was like because you were asking people to go live, Andrew, and I was just like, I was thinking about it, and then I was just like, no, man, I don't know, I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to hate on you, man.
Oh no, I stopped asking for people to go live at that point.
That's right. You were just focused,
Yeah, I noticed.
like a predator.
Oh, I was just making sure my guest was at ease. As any gentleman would do. I'd say I'd go back to 4th grade. Bloody hell, that's a long way, Wendy. Christ.
4th grade.
I'd go back to
Didn't know what that-
1972
yeah.
and give my birth
What's
father a
4th grade?
condom. Don't say that, Ian.
Yeah,
Well-
don't say that, Ian.
Why is DBG calling me a predator now? What have I said?
Because you were on the prowl earlier, dude.
Oh,
We saw
Oh,
it. We saw it.
just
The
having a nice,
mental group saw it, man.
just having a nice conversation. We should play 20 questions, actually. Here we go, folks. Lainey, you've got first question. What would you like to ask
well,
me?
I have to ask a question.
Yeah.
What do I like to ask you? I was just put on the spot when my brain just goes, don't have any information in your head, kind of stuff. Okay, favorite drink. Like, if you could just have any drink, what would you choose? No matter of cost or whatever.
This is an easy question, cider.
Cider.
Only one drink. And what would happen after
Yeah.
that? I wouldn't
Like
get,
alcoholic
wouldn't get any
though.
more- Oh, it had to be an alcoholic drink. I
Yeah,
don't know,
you
man.
can choose, like, if that was your perfect.
I'm gonna have a Harvey Wallbanger. It's almost like a screwdriver. good drink. I like that drink.
I like the way DBG and
I'm
Ashley
gonna-
have gone for tea here, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was an alcoholic drink. I always went straight for cider.
I'm
Long
going to say
Island.
this one, and that's just because I'm that little bit drunk that it's actually pretty good.
Nice.
But, you know.
Okay, it's Ronnie's turn to ask a question.
All right. I'm gonna have to get bearded up after this one, okay? Okay, so my first sexual encounter was one word to describe it.
Okay, so we've got to describe Ronnie's first sexual encounter. That's isn't it?
No, your first sexual encounter.
Oh Christ, my first sexual encounter was awkward.
Awkward. Lainey?
Same, very awkward.
Mine's was sensational. Okay, I need to get beer.
I was going to go with regimented, but that's just because of your army thing. Polished.
No,
No, Army had nothing to do with it. Hey,
yeah, come on, Lainey. He was
Sorry.
in school at the time.
What?
He was still in school at the time.
Was he?
No idea. I don't know. I wasn't present for it.
My first kiss was this lad I did for ages, and he used to have this like he used to have this fringe that used to come down his face, and then he used Justin Bieber's, but it was like back in the 80s, late 80s. Yeah. And he used to like flick it across his face, and then he used to do this smile, and I used to just melt because I was in. And then the first time he kissed us, I held my breath because I was just so shocked. And then I blew in his mouth because obviously the air had to come out somewhere.
Oh dear.
And, yeah, that was wasn't great. Put it that way.
Well, I think my first kiss, it was like I was licking a dog. Wasn't good. I'm a much better kisser now than I was in those days.
so the question is, was my first kiss?
Describe your first kiss, yeah.
Yeah.
That was weird because it was just kind of like, beforehand, I kissed my mom, so it was really kind of like, it was strange, just that's how I knew I was getting to past puberty, I guess. Right. So that was my first kiss. It was a magical time.
DBG wants to know if my first kiss was actually licking the dog. I can confirm I was not licking the dog itself for my first kiss. It was another human lady. I say another human lady. I'm not a human lady. It's another human being, human lady.
That would be gross too. Very gross.
Okay. I think we're back to Lainey's turn.
Well,
Not
actually,
my
it wasn't
question.
Okay.
Robbie did sex. Lainey did drink. I did kiss. It's got to be back to Lainey, isn't it?
No, I did kiss as well, actually.
Yeah, but I stole it.
Well, that's not allowed. It's illegal.
You'll have to write to your MP.
Don't know who he is or she.
All right. Who was the one? Who was the one that got away? Everyone has one that got away.
Who was the what?
Who was the one that got away?
That would have been just me. I escaped from everyone.
That's what's up.
There's no
I've done
person in your past that you.
I've done things where like I've regretted. I remember to ages and everything, and then another lad because I was a dickhead basically because he was like really good looking and all the like skinny girls were after him and he kept looking at me, so I was like sort of, I guess I was flattered, I suppose, and I went out with him instead, and he turned out to be a knobhead because he was just too vain. Like he looked like Hercules, I have to say. He looked like Hercules, but he was like, I joked with him once about missing a bit of tan, and he was like, oh my god, and then he was really annoyed because I joked about it. And the lads who I spoke to for ages, for quite a while before that, I always regret, because I kind of think I got on with him really well. Do you know what I mean? And I sort of let what other people's, and the fact that this bloke that looked like Hercules, who was a bit of a dick, need brains, need sense of humour. But you know.
Sure, in none of this I'm hearing my name. I thought I would be the one who got away.
Got away from who?
I don't know, everyone.
All right.
My one that got away was in February 2012, funnily enough. That's why I want my time machine.
February 2012.
Mm-hmm.
The first girl to ever tell me she was in love with me, and I completely froze. Didn't know what to say or how to deal with it. Never mind, c'est la vie.
I kind of believe in, like, it's because it's meant to be. That's why, in a sense, the one that got away, because there's someone out there, isn't there? Someone better.
Yeah, I don't. I'm. That's not my viewpoint. We've had this conversation before, isn't it? My viewpoint is pin him down so that they can't escape.
Maybe you'll say that in the future, though, when the right person's there.
Maybe. Who knows?
What about you, Ronnie?
Well, you know, Andrew, if you keep running that game like you were earlier, man, you're not gonna have any problems, man. But as far as me, I mean, I guess when I was younger, I think, well, much younger, I think I was about 19. I had a girlfriend, and she was everything I wanted, but it just didn't work out. I mean, it was a long distance relationship, and now, you know, she got away. Yeah, so I missed out. But you're right, Lainey. Everything happens for a reason, you know. You keep going, moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
You meet some really good people along the way, even though you think things would be better if you fix one part of your life sometimes, but that's not always the truth, right?
I think, honestly, if we did go back and changed an aspect so life went in a different way, it would just fuck up in a different way as well. And you'd be having the same conversation, like saying, oh, I'd like to go back and change this particular thing. You'd just be, the thing you want to change would just be a different thing, that's all. But there'll always be something. Hey, Rob. There'll always be something that you wanted to change, whatever happens. So that's why we can only look forward.
That's right.
But at the moment, it may not be the best time to look forward. Things will get better, so that's all we can do.
That's all we
That
can
was
do.
my question, wasn't it? We did then. So we're back to Lainey now. She can't duck this one.
I would say worst date, but then I think I know yours anyway, Andrew.
What was going to be a question?
Worst date.
Worst
Hello,
date.
actually, you didn't go on the date, did you?
I've had a few. I could tell you a few stories about that. Worst date, right? That's actually a tough question because I've never had a bloody good date. So there's a few I could pick from. We could talk about the well. There was obviously we've talked before about Davina, who turned out to be Dave. There was the 60-odd-year-old bloke who turned up to a date, having used his picture of his daughter as a dating profile because he was lonely. Or there was Knife Girl, who had an arsenal of weapons.
Whoa, hold up with this dude that used his daughter's.
It's catfished. It was catfished.
So what'd you tell this guy, man? Did you like punch him or something, or
I just walked out?
You didn't like, hey, you're a dirty, sick, fuck, and
I was just walked out. Just thought, fuck it. That came right as well to top it all off. The last 3 dates I'd arranged with 3 different people had all stood me up. And then this one turns up and it's a fucking bloke.
What the?
I was just like, this is it. But I was working and living in Leeds in Yorkshire at the time of work, so I just decided I wasn't going to get a girlfriend over there.
Wow.
So no. You should have asked me if I've had any good dates, because that would have been a shorter story. No, that wasn't Davina, Ali. What was your worst date ever then? Obviously not when you was breathing down somebody's mouth while attempting to give him the kiss.
That was a bad one. I've got the one where the bloke headbutted the board behind us when we went on the date, because he looked like he was going to kiss us. So I stared at him, and he was staring at me, and I was staring at him. And then I thought to myself, I've been here too long, and it got a bit awkward. So as I went to move, he went to move in and hit his head off the board behind us. So there was that one. I also, this is really bad, but I had a bridge done across on the top row of my teeth, right? And while I was getting the bridge fixed, so I was 17 at the 17. Yeah, 17 at the I have like 4 teeth removed because I had teeth that came out the top of here, which is weird. And they removed the teeth, and in the space he gave us this like little plaque thing with 2 teeth on. And anyway, I'd met this lad and we'd gone along for a walk down the beach, and I'd seen my friend. So I shouted at my friend, and as I shouted a bit, I shouted at her, I spat the pallet thing into the middle of the road.
Jesus Christ.
And I had to pick it up. I'm sorry again, but it was rather embarrassing. I had to go into the middle of the road and pick it up, and then I had to wipe it and put back in, because what else could I do? He was standing there, and I was just getting, oh my God. Also, when I was 15, I'd fancied this lad for ages, getting ready, and then when I went across the road to meet him, he was standing on the other side, and I kind of half thought, oh, it's going to be a joke and I'll be getting embarrassed and stuff. And when I crossed the road, this bird shit right down my face down there. It was like literally on my lip and everything. It's seagull.
Oh,
that's gross.
Literally turned around. I could have cried. Like I was he just gobsmacked, and I was just like, oh my God. And then round and ran home and cried my eyes out. And then I was expecting everyone to know and be get embarrassed, but he never tell anyone, bless him. But
Did you manage to get another date set up with him?
No, because I was so embarrassed. About 2 weeks later, I seen him at a party, and he looked at us, and he was good, and he went to say something, and I just thought, I can't speak to you. I just feel so embarrassed, and sort of went the other way. But yeah.
Oh. I wouldn't have said anything to anyone if that happened. I would have taken a couple of pictures and taken it to you the next day, of course, just to say, you remember this?
Bribe them. What about you, Ronnie?
Well, I didn't get shit on by any birds or anything like that, but
Some men like that.
I think
Oh my god.
my worst dates were when I'd see a girl and we went on a date and all they can do is talk about like, the last guy they dated and like how, a last boyfriend actually. And they would talk about how bad they were and stuff like that. And it'd be really, really like just a lot of drama, and it'd just be like, it would take up the whole conversation, and it kind of turns me off. And I don't know if I have any stories like that. I mean, I think the closest story I had was I went on a date with a girl. We shared a plate and she cut off a little piece of meat. I think we had like roast beef or something like that. And she said that, I only eat enough to survive. And I was like, okay. So I already knew that she was kind of like out there and stuff. And she talked about getting catfish too, as well. We talked about that. So that was a big deal because she would think that she's dating a younger guy and then, being an old man that'd come through. And I guess the guy would use like a younger picture of themselves and stuff. So that's a good question. Would you guys date an older gentleman or older woman? And how old would it be?
I've dated somebody 12 years older than me before. When I was in my 20s.
I've dated someone 10 years older than us, but I probably would, like, if I ever decided to be like my age or older, like, couldn't,
I mean, the way I look at it is it's about the connection you have with somebody. So,
yeah, true.
Somebody I like him, we get on really well, we have a good time, good connection, whatever. I'm happy with that.
Okay, how about just younger? Somebody younger than you, of course. Over the age of 18, of course. But I'm just saying, what would be like?
Same response. We have a good connection. We get on well. Then job done.
Like, because I've got like 20-odd-year-old, like children that are 20-odd-year-old, my thought of like, dating someone around their age, just nah. But then, like, I think they would have to be near my age or older, isn't like if they're closer to their age than mine, I just think it's weird. But that's just me. I don't know, age is just the number.
Basically, Laney's saying my hopes of dating her have disappeared. I've got no chance. There you go, folks. I've been shot down in flames already. Crashed and burned, folks. Crashed and burned. Heartbroken now. Heartbroken.
Why do you always go more like flipping, what's that for you? Of
DBG went out with somebody 20 years older. Did you see that on the chat?
Now, if we're talking about going out with younger ladies, I would love to go out with DBG. Unfortunately, she had turned me down many times, but I still live in hope, DBG. I still live in hope. Yes, I'm in my prime, Captain Pugwash. Primed and ready to go like a loaded weapon, especially at the minute. Right, okay. So this apocalypse has made me so freaking horny, it's unreal. Because I'm sat at home, I can't go out to see people, I'm just like horny all the fucking time. So it's ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
Which reminds me, actually, we need to change the banner. We'll go for this banner. There we go. Back to it. Right. Ronnie's turn for the question, I think.
I got a question for you. Let's see. First, fat girl sewing, 16 years younger than you. All right. All right. Okay. So what physical feature are you most likely worried about the most when you see a prospective partner? What is
Do you
that
mean
one physical feature?
Do you mean a physical feature that on ourselves or on them?
On them.
On them.
Yeah.
Nice.
That you, sorry, I missed that. You want to see, or that it puts you off, or whatever.
What
you mean?
physical feature just sparks your interest, just visually, without talking to when it comes to a prospective partner?
Face. If I can't read their face, they ain't got no chance.
Okay.
Lainey's obviously going to say penis because she's seen mine. She knows how fucking massive.
Have I? When was that? I must have blinked and missed it.
Where's this going?
Have you not seen me in the mankini?
Oh, yeah, I think I have seen that picture somewhere. Someone shared it. I think for me, it's going to be smiling eyes. Because your eyes smile, but you know what I mean? I think they give a lot.
That is exactly why I wear reflective glasses, so nobody can see my eyes.
I have to
I'm crying inside.
I have to say it's the eyes as well. It's either eyes or legs.
Well,
and then after that, you've got to say backside. I think I would go with.
Nah, Andrew, nah.
There you go, Ronnie. That's what you want.
Whew. Drink.
What about? Oh, it's my turn anyway, isn't it? What do you like in somebody's personality? For me, I like somebody who's tolerant, who can put up with me bullshit.
Has to be communication.
I think banter, sense of humor.
Sense of humor. Yeah, communication. We got to be able to have a nice conversation without yelling at one another. That's all I ask.
Yeah. Sarcasm. They've got to have sarcasm and stuff, like, and not just be proper huffy about.
Bless.
Good bit of banter, good sense of humour. What about people who've got an ego the size of a planet like me? That's got to be a turn on.
Oh no, you don't have an ego, Andrew.
I am saving the world at the moment, but minor detail. Right. What bloody hell?
I'm going to nick Ian.
Now. Aid and Leanna are having a fight now. Come on, fight. They've both got spanners. I've got to go to the toilet. Well, whose turn are we on? Lainey's turn.
I'm just going to read Ian's question. Celeb crushes when you were younger.
Celeb crushes when I was younger. Let's see. I don't remember names, but I would have to say, I don't know. I mean, that girl from Who's the Boss? That show. I forgot her name. Alyssa. totally forgot. Gotta look it up.
I don't know who's the boss is.
It was a TV show back in the day.
All right.
Alyssa Milano.
Is that her out of town? She's in town as well.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I was like,
Pretty.
Who else washes their hands and wants to sing Hip Hip Hooray afterwards? That's all I do now.
Mine would be Corey Haim.
Corey Haim?
And this, yeah, Corey Haim. And this guy who was in a band here called, he was called Nathan. The band was called Brother Beyond.
Okay.
Got his surname. And him out the Lost Boys with the blue eyes, Patrick. Because Corey Haim was in the Lost Boys as well when he. Patrick. Is it Patrick something?
Okay. Is this Brother Beyond?
Can't say probably.
Oh, it's all blurry.
There you go.
Nathan Alley.
The
Yeah.
Brother Beyond, right?
Yeah,
So which one?
I think it's him. The one on. I can't see now. So this
This one?
one nearest where your finger is.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nathan
wow.
Moore. Jason Patrick, that's his name actually. Out of Lost Boys.
That was a good
Last
movie.
year,
Lost Boys.
42
Who we
there.
are?
Does that mean she wants to have sex with me?
Just wants to talk.
Presumably so. Right. What was the question?
What celebs did you have a crush on when you were young?
Oh, Kylie Minogue and possibly Madonna.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Wow. Well, guys, I got to get going. I hate to leave.
It's all right, Ronnie. I'm nearly at the end of my can anyway, so I'll be finishing in a minute.
I wanted to check in.
I've got.
And,
It's good to see you. Good to know you're still all right.
Hey,
staying corona
haven't
free.
seen you about
Yes. Watch out for that bloody COVID-19 stuff.
Mm.
Lethal, from what I hear. Lethal.
We're going to beat this corona, this COVID-19.
Don't worry. I'll have it. I'll have it cured by next week. Don't worry. Won't take me long. How hard can it be?
Well, guys, have a good night. I'll see you later.
You too, Ronnie. Take
Too.
care.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Here we go. So I started off the stream with one lady and I finished the stream with another beautiful lady.
How drunk are you now?
That's
Ashley says, bye guys, and the giggles, stay positive. Stay safe, stay positive, and ask Beth out.
to a friend. Goodbye, Ashley. Take care. I mean, to be fair, right, you can't actually ask anyone out in a minute anyway. There's an apocalypse going on, so I'm quite happy on that front that I do not need to even think about anything like that for the next 6 to 18 months.
Mm.
Right, where were we? Still got to read my book as well. I've got a few books I need to read.
I think the chat can ask questions if they've got any.
Yeah, go on, chat.
We're not both drunk yet. I don't know what you mean. Just me eyes get drunk.
I can't speak. I'm entirely sober, thank you, Aid. As you can tell by my ability, what books I'm reading. Currently, I've just reached the contents page of CBT for Dummies.
I've
I'm-
had CBT. Lenny, how many units of alcohol have you had this week? Don't know. I don't know what the units are. But it's only the second time I've drank this year. So, but I just chose to put it both in the same week. 2 days apart.
Funnily enough, this is only the second time I've drunk this week. Hi, Nad. It's only the second time I've drunk this week.
See? Hi, Nad.
When's the cookbook out? I've stopped all projects at the moment, Richard, because I'm focused on saving the country. Whatever else I'm doing. Yeah, I've not read it either.
Superpower would you choose?
What superpower would you choose? Telepathy, probably, because I never know what people are thinking.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to know what people are thinking. I think just being wherever I wanted to be, like, what's that, teleportation or something, like, just, yeah, instantly being wherever else you wanted to be.
I'm just wondering how many people were expecting me to pick X-ray vision and I didn't.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I'd go for telepathy because I can never read people, so that may be helpful.
But then would you really want to know what everyone thought, though?
Well,
and it's not like, could you specifically choose to use it in certain moments?
I would assume that you would have some measure of control over it because it's a superpower, isn't it? You know, if you could hear everyone's thoughts all at once, all at the same time, you'd end up, it wouldn't be a superpower, it would be a bloody hindrance, wouldn't it? So
yeah,
it must be a targeted thing to be a superpower. So I'd like, if I see a girl who looks attractive, that's when I want to use the telepathy, you know?
Yeah. I suppose then you could know whether you were just instantly wasting your time, but then
Exactly.
I think
move on to the next.
But then I think you can get to know someone and like them more rather than just like having an instant attraction.
True.
When do you move things with our mind? See, I couldn't move things with my mind because then I'd just do it wrong or something, or would end up in the wrong.
Probably end up causing an earthquake if I had that power. I'm well, Nad. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well, my friend, as well.
I'm good as well. Just a little bit drunk, tipsy.
Question: how long do you think lockdown will be? I would say at least 3 months, Darren. Would be my view. I reckon at least 3 months personally. That's what I'm backing. At least 12 weeks of lockdown. It needs to basically have told Boris that lockdown, the pub Wetherspoons needs to reopen for July 26th in time for my birthday. So if Boris can sort that, jobs are getting.
I couldn't do flying either because I don't like heights. Don't even like going over the bridge. So you need to go to flying.
I'm the same as you there, lady. I'm not a fan of the. Well, actually, to be fair, it's not the heights that I mind; it's the ground and the fear of hitting it.
Yeah, I think Nad's had a drink as well. Look.
Yeah, good man. He's probably had some of his own brief stuff that he sent me. That was gorgeous. That was. When his Boris out with isolation. When his temperature is gone, I would assume, you know, it may well be tomorrow for all we know. But I do secretly believe he's now dead. And they're just not telling the country yet.
Yeah, I agree with that, Wendy, because when I first had to be hoisted, which is stupid because the hoist isn't that far up, But when I was first being hoisted, I like held my breath. I was so freaked out about it. But I think it was more the loss of control and the height. And now I kind of just swing across my sail.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because when Laura just flings us across it anyway, so.
Who's next in command if Boris goes out of action? Dominic Raab is nominated successor.
Nad wants to know what women think is his superpower.
Who wants to know what?
Nad wants to know what women think is his superpower.
Oh yeah, there's telepathy in it.
Yep.
You're not voting Tap Peddler. If anyone is going to replace Boris, it's me. Maybe I should enter politics.
That's true.
Maybe that is a future career for me. Maybe I could become a politician. Although, to be fair, I would have to delete my entire YouTube account if I did.
Yeah. And every message you've ever sent, and every messenger conversation.
The whole of my digital communication would have to go. So not already Tap Peddler for PM, for Christ's sake. Right, I better go anyway. I've reached the end of. I'm too honest with politics, but maybe that's what we need in politics.
I've got.
Thank you for that.
I'm not refilling because it's like 1 a.m. and yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get to bed in a few minutes. I think do a too grumpy and non-tolerance policy to idiots, says Derek.
You wouldn't want me as PM. I'm too grumpy and have a non-tolerance policy to idiots.
I would, Wendy. I would have to delete my entire internet presence. I think it would be quite dangerous. Right. So we say goodbye to these people of the chat then. Let them get off to their beds. Thank you, folks, for watching this special edition of Drinking with Andrew. Thank you to our guests, Bethan, Ronnie, Paul, and Lainey. Special thanks to me as the host. And vote Nolan for PM. Goodbye, everyone. Take care, folks.
Bye.
See you all soon. Bye for now.
Good night.
End broadcast.